Okay, guys, I'll start the today's session. Uh, today's main topic is fate. So, fate is something like that. What's happening in our life? What's going on in our lives? So that's the basic meaning of the fate, I think, in English. Uh, but as Buddhists, we have been asked some questions by the rest of world. Do we have a fate or something called destiny? Or how is so if there is no fate or destiny, how is our life being designed? So those are like most typical questions that can be asked by anybody. Uh, if we go to these questions, the people of the world have different answers to these questions. So, uh, if we ask again the question to be clear, how is our life being designed? Uh, Many people would say God is designing our life, or everything is God's plan, or likewise answers we can expect from the world. Okay, like we do have a lot of religions in the world, and most of major religions are following creator Almighty God. So it's obvious that they would answer uh, God to this question, ask God to this question, how is our life being designed? It's designed by the God. Everything is God's plan. So it's an answer world have right now. But as Buddhists, we reject that. It's not our answer. So if there is no God involving, then is there some sort of fate or destiny uh, that has been fixed? Uh, that that is also rejected by Buddhism. Okay, we don't have any fixed fate or destiny. Okay, it is called as Niyativada. In Pali, it is called as Niyativada, which means believing in a fixed destiny that we cannot change. So it is rejected by Buddhism. Okay, so the third one, karma. So this one is often misunderstood by the people. So other people think that Buddhism the uh, accept the theory of karma, and Buddhists will say karma is the designer of our entire life. So here we have some problem that we do accept karma, but we don't say it is the complete uh, answer to this question. So it's not the only thing affects to our life to be designed. Okay, so if someone say karma is the entire thing that design our life, so it is that one is called as Pubbe kata hetuvada. Everything is happens due to our past karmas. So that idea is rejected by Buddhism. Okay, Pubbe kata hetuvada is a misconcept in Buddhism. Okay, so fourth one is natural or random. Like nowadays, people are like most like atheists, so like follow of science, followers of science. So they would say like in this modern society, people would say like everything is happening on due to its own reasons, like natural causes, or randomly we may have diseases randomly. Likewise, these type of answers are also available in the world right now. But if someone asks from Buddhist, is everything happening due to natural and random causes? Okay, as Buddhists, that can also a myth. It's also like we reject all these questions if uh, all these answers if someone asks this very question from us. Okay, so we would say big no to these answers. So what is our answer? Like people would say, okay, so you are like refusing everything and you are confusing us, but we are not confusing anyone. We have a solid, clear answer to this question. I think it is the uh, most explained answer that anybody can give to this question. So it was given by our teacher, Lord Buddha. So the Pali verse which explains the idea of five laws or Pancha Niyama in Pali Pancha Niyama, which means five laws. We accept there are five laws uh, uh, existing in this universe, and like universal laws. According to those laws, our life, all of our lives are designed. Okay, so you can say Uttu, Bija, Kamma, Dhamma, or Chitta. Okay, so we would say like Uttu Niyama, Bija Niyama, Kamma Niyama, Dhamma Niyama, Chitta Niyama. Okay, so the Pali verse which says this is Uttu Bija Niyamocha, Kamma Dhamma Niyamata, Chitta Sacha Niyamocha, Ete Pancha Niyamata. That's the Pali verse which explains these five laws. uh, so we would move into first universal law. Uttu. Uttu means the Pali word Uttu means the Sanskrit word irtu. So I think uh, I don't know whether other Aryan languages contain that word irtu, but it means the direct means of Uttu is climate, but it doesn't necessarily explains the Utuniyam doesn't necessarily explains the only the climate. It can be geography, environment, whatever that your living area, your living environment, your country, your continent, or the part of the world you are living. So it affects you, right? We have like white people, black people, brown people in this world. All those are happening due to the environment, the climate of uh, they experience, climate they experience for a long, long time, right? It is not the karma or bad karma or good karma to have a skin like that. It is the utunyam, climate effects. Utunyam is the universal law. We are experiencing uh, the effects of the environment we live. It's obvious, right? Second law is bija niyama. Bija in the Pali word bija is seeds. Seeds. So seeds we can refer like genes, DNA. Okay, we all of our people have features of our generation, right? We have genes, so we do have features from our mothers and fathers, parents, our grandfather, grandparents, or someone before them in who was in our generation. So we do have their features, right? It's not their karma or our karma. It's not uh, something happened due to climate, right? There are features we are getting from DNA genes. So it is called Bijanyam. The third one is the one most most confused one, Karmanyam, which is karma is the word. Sanskrit word is karma, Pali word is karma. So karma is the reactions for our actions. Reactions for our actions. Sorry. Reactions for our actions. So earlier we rejected the idea that everything is happening due to karma. No, it's not true. But some some events of our life happening due to karma, right? We have each and everyone have each and everyone has different intellectual capabilities, right? And some people don't have eyes, like normal uh, sensing parts of the body. So those those things are happening due to karma. Okay, those are not due to utu. If it is climate, all the people would be affected from that effect, right? In that area, in that particular. If it is Bijanyama, all the other siblings in the family will be affected from that very reason. So there are some features in our bodies, uh, skills, capabilities. Those are like individual to us. Those are very much individual to us. Though those things are coming from our past lives. That's our identity. So this is the karmic effect of our life. Okay. And then the Dhamma Niyam. Dhamma, the word, someone say um, this word has different meanings. So we often call Dhamma as the teachings of Buddha, but here the Dhamma is like it's like in the Sanskrit equivalent word is dharmata. Uh, Dharmata means natural and situational effects. Look, you know that there are things happening in this world, uh, not climate things. I mean, among the people, among the political situation, wars. Likewise, there are natural and situational effects in this world. Okay, we know that we had pandemic, so we were in house, we were quarantined for some time, so it affected our lives, but it was not due to our personal karma, right? Because all the people have faced that, and it is not due to climate also. It is not something because of our genes, and it is not obviously not because of our karma. We all affected from that pandemic, and we were in homes, and you know that if there is a war, prices will rise, right? Prices will rise of everywhere. So those are like situational effects. So those can be categorized into Dhammanyam. Okay, those are dharmatas in the world. And the fifth and uh, really important one, Chitta Niyama. Chitta basically means mind. So how mind is affecting our life? It is through our decisions. You know, if we take twins, you know, uh, if one house has let's say twin boys, uh, the climate they experience is same, right? Yeah. The genes they got from their parents are also really similar, right? The common yam we don't know. They may have different karmas doing in their past lives. Dhammaniyam they experience are also likely to be same, right? Because um, they live in same house, they live in same country, they live in same society. So the situational effects also to be same for those two boys. But the chit, each of them has different chittas, different minds, right? So they may take different decisions. Like I seen two twin boys, and one became a monk and one became a teacher. He's living his household life, and other one is living his uh, uh, ordained life. So uh, all these things happened to them, were like in a similar way, but they took some decisions in their lives, right? At some point, one thought to leave the house and one thought to stay in the house. So decisions, so we cannot say like, okay, they were destined to be into the people who they are now. We can say that because all those twin boys had the chance to become monks or stay in the household life. But one of them decided to do that. So we can say it is Uttu or Bija or Kama or Dhammaniyam. They one took a decision to become a monk and one took a decision to stay in household life. So it's really, really simple. Uh, if we like think our lives, yeah, we have a particular skin color. What do we have to do? We have to go around and just look at the society where we live. There is the answer why our skin is like that, right? All are like kind of similar to us, unless you are like immigrants to some countries. Okay. Then Bijaniyama, just look at your parents, your grandparents, and others, and look at yourself. You understand the Bijaniyama affected you, right? Look at your fingers, you look at your nose, you look at your ears, you can see and hear your voice. So you can see the effect of Bijaniyama within yourself. Then the Kamaniyama. To understand this one, compare yourself with your siblings. They may have different abilities. If those abilities are coming from the society or coming from the genes, those skills should be within you as well. But there are things we cannot do, but our siblings do, right? There are things, there are different interests, right? So why those are happening? It is due to common. Your intellectual level, most important is your intellectual level. You have different intellectual level and your brothers or sisters may have different intellectual levels. It is directly due to karmic effect. Then the Dhammaniyam, you know yourself, like we are dealing with the world, right? We are going to school because of the law. Law says we should be in schools in our little ages. And then we have to do certain things because that society and the country and the world has put on us. So those are like situational effects, natural and situational effects. That's the Dhammaniyam, you know. Same dharmatas, same dhammas. We have to follow that other people, the entire population is following. So we also have to follow. So we have experienced Dhamma, right? Then the Chitta Niyama. This is like if like if tomorrow we have an exam. If tomorrow we have an exam, today I can take two decisions. I can sleep now or I can study now. Those two decisions are not happens due to any of these four. It is just happened due to Chittanyam. It is on us, right? We are the one deciding uh, whether to study or whether to sleep. If we study today, the exam would be easier tomorrow. If we don't study today, exam will be difficult. But after failing the exam, we cannot say like, oh, my bad karma. I have done a lot of bad karma in my past life. Because of them, I failed. No, no. It happened due to our decision. We didn't study. It is our decision. We didn't study and we didn't uh, do the necessary works for the exam, so we fail. It's not our karma, it's not Utu, Bija. uh, you know that if uh, if there can be heavy rains and the roads are blocked, and we cannot go for the exam, so you can call, oh, that's Utu, or that it is Dhamma, or there may be wars, in Gaza there are wars, they can face exams, so they can say, okay, Dhamma Niyama affected us, Utu Niyama affected us. Yeah, it can be happen. Yeah, it can be happen. But if the climate is okay, our genes are okay, we do have features, and we do have the brain capability, we do have things to study, we do have resources, and the the country and the situation also like peaceful. Even though all these four are okay, and still we are getting failed, it is solely due to Chittanyam. It is our decisions. If we decide, we could pass. If we decide, but uh, we decided to fail, right? So these are to the five laws affecting our life. So we can say like, um, if somebody asks from you, uh, how our how is our life being designed? We can answer like, okay, there are five laws. According to those laws, our life has been designed. Utubija niyamocha, kamma dhamma niyamata, chittasya niyamocha, ete pancha niyamata. These are the five laws. Karma is one of them. Okay, chitta is one of. If karma has affected us bad way, we have same powerful something with us, under control of us. Okay, chitta. All these four, Utuniyama is not under control of us. Climate is not in our control. Bijaniyama is not in our control. We got genes, we have born. Now we have to use whatever the features we have in our body. And we have done the karmas, so we cannot change them. We can, obviously, we can produce new karmas and wish to cover those bad karmas, but still, the karmas we have done already, those are there. We cannot, obviously, we cannot change. We can some things, some dhamma niyamas we can change, because like we are voting for a person, and he may can and put some new laws and uh, make our lives easier. So we can have some control over the dhamma niyamas, but not entirely. We cannot, like, as an individual person, I cannot stop a war, but there may be some points, like some sort of powerful figures who can stop the war, stop wars, or even start wars as well, right? So as an average person in the society, we cannot control entirely the dhamma niyama, but this very thing is very much in our under control, right? Because chitta, the decisions, those are like, we may decide things due to uh, some forceful decisions. Okay, we may take some forceful decisions by others, but lot of decisions we are taking are entirely private to us, right? We can claim that chitta niyama is fully in our control. So this is how the five laws or pancha niyamas are described in the Buddhism. So in this way, we can access any question, any problem in this world. Uh, and we have to think like, if we think about some problem, we cannot claim that, so this happens only due to Utaniyama. No, it is like if some events are happening in this world, those are like mixture of these five. Okay, there is some part of chitta to do in it. There's some part of dharmas to do in it. There are some karmic effects in it. There are some bija niyamas affecting it. There are some utu niyamas obviously affecting it. So each and every events in this world have some sort of mixture of these five. But there are instances we can directly claim, okay, this has happened solely due to Tunyam. This has happened solely due to Chittanyam. Okay, like we may have, like, now we have to think on our lives and we have to understand the powerful nature of the Chittanyam and take better decisions. We cannot claim our karma. We cannot claim our karma. We cannot pray to someone, okay, make our lives better. No, it's not going to be happen. It's only happening due to our decisions. That's the that is the niyama. That's the law which is under control of ourselves. So I hope you have the clear understanding regarding the pancha niyamas. And I stop the recording right now. You can ask some questions.